Hi yogis, welcome back to Move with Katey, and thanks again for being here. Today we are going to take a really slow, gentle, sleepy flow. So put on your comfiest clothes, dim the lights, maybe light a candle, and let's get right into it. So to start off today, if you have a couple of blocks, I'll invite you to grab them just because they can help us find more space, especially when we're holding poses for a longer time. If you don't have a couple of blocks, you could use a couple of pillows or some books or nothing at all. That's also totally acceptable. It just is something that you might want to use to help support you, but not necessary. So to start off, we're going to put our feet together in like a butterfly pose. And then if you have those blocks or books or pillows, just set them under where your knees might rest so that as your knees begin to fall out gently to the side, they'll have some space to rest on. I'm going to put mine on the lowest setting, but if you want to put them up higher so your knees rest earlier, that's awesome. Again, this is your practice. Please do it as feels good for you. So from wherever we are, let's go ahead and lay back onto our back body. And close down the eyes and just let the hands rest, maybe on the belly, maybe one hand on the belly and the other on the chest, maybe both on the belly. And let's take some deep breaths together. So we're going to breathe in for a count of 4, 2, 3, 4, hold at the top for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's exhale for 7. So nice and slowly letting the breath out for 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, follow your own count. As you're inhaling and exhaling, notice the heartbeat when it begins to speed up and when it begins to slow down. By just breathing, we have the ability to modify some of those essential functions of our being. By just using the breath, we have the ability to control the present moment. This skill, above any other that yoga might teach you, is the one that I hope that you return to. So while here, we're nice and relaxed. You are practicing this circular breathing technique of inhaling and holding the breath and exhaling for twice as long as you are holding that breath. And that is training your nervous system to relax, to find ease and comfort just by breathing. What an amazing tool we have to take control of the moment that we are in. Let your next breath return to normal. Gently allowing the belly to rise and fall. And then keeping the eyes closed, I invite you to interlace the fingers, lift the head, and gently slide the fingertips under the back of the head, that little rounded point. And then the thumbs will meet the neck. And then just gently begin to massage the neck here. Massage the neck and the base of the skull where it meets the spine. Just giving yourself a gentle massage. Maybe your thumbs even reach around towards behind the ears. And then uninterlace the fingers and maybe work the fingertips into the neck and the shoulders. Gently massaging the delts. And then maybe take the right hand to the left arm and the left hand to the right arm, giving yourself a big hug. And just massage the muscles in the arms, nice and gently. Working the way down the biceps towards the forearms. And then towards the wrists. And the palms, maybe take one thumb and massage the palm of one hand. And then take thumb and pointer finger and slide along each fingertip, snapping the fingers off at the end. Just feeling each and every part of your hand. Then taking the thumb to the opposite palm and massaging there before taking the thumb and pointer finger and sliding towards the tips of each of those fingertips. Just a nice, gentle massage here to start our practice. And then taking both hands to the rib cage and just massaging either side of the rib cage and down through the side body, the stomach, towards the hips, and just gently massaging the hips. And then the tops of the quadriceps, the thighs. And once your hands reach toward your knees, using the hands to help lift the knees back towards center so that you come onto the bottoms of the feet, knees point up. Inhaling and exhaling, let the low back rest on the floor before pulling the knees in towards the belly, and then continuing your massage down your shins, your calves. And then maybe fluttering the eyes open or maybe leaving them closed. It's up to you. We're going to drop both knees over to the right side body, starting our practice with a nice gentle twist. Reaching the arms out wide, looking over the left fingertips. And just breathing gently here. Inhale, filling up the lungs. And exhale, deepening the twist, maybe flattening the shoulders. Feeling free to wiggle around until you find the space that feels good. And then inhale, lifting the knees through center and dropping them over to the opposite side of your mat. If your blocks are in the way, feel free to just kick them or move them out of the way, nice and gently. And then looking over the right palm, keeping the gaze soft, the forehead soft, the eyes soft. And then inhaling the knees back through center, nice and slowly. And we're going to take our hands back to the back of the knees, so in between the shins and the and the hamstrings, in between the calves and the hamstrings. And then we're just gently going to rock along the spine. So using the weight of your feet and the weight of your head to rock forward and back along the spine a few times until you come to a seated position, nice and easy. And we're going to turn towards the long end of our mat, bringing the bottoms of the feet together, interlacing the fingers one more time, and then looping the interlaced fingers underneath the toes. Inhale, lift the chest and pull down through the toes. Really feel how your legs here are broadening the collarbones, broadening the shoulders, helping you find space between the neck and the collarbone. Send the knees down, rotate the hips outward, and tuck the chin ever so slightly. Breathe deep, fill up the lungs. And then as you exhale, bend the elbows and allow the forehead to melt towards the toes. Chin tucks in towards chest, spine rounds. Allowing gravity to bring you closer towards the toes. Maybe using your elbows to press gently into the knees. Just maybe, only if it feels good. And we'll inhale, look forward, and slowly lift the chest, coming back to a seated position. Grab hold of the outside edges of the knees to lift the knees up towards center. And we're going to take our feet into a wide-legged posture. So feet as wide as feels good. No need to press yourself into a straight line or worry about how far apart the feet are, just wherever feels good. Then we'll inhale, straighten through the spine, and as you exhale, walk the right hand over towards the right foot and lift the left arm up towards the sky. And then let the left arm hang heavy over top of the head. So your chest is spiraling towards the sky. Maybe your right elbow is on the inside of the leg. Maybe your left hand is reaching for the right foot. Maybe it's just hanging there in space. Meet your body where it's at. Let's ground down through the left leg. Pay attention to what's happening there. And then inhale, let the left arm sweep down towards the left leg. Keep the chest lowered and sweep the left arm like in a circle until it reaches over towards the right. So now your chest has come from open to closed, forehead, nose facing the right leg. Slightly different sensation, just noticing what's happening in the body. Really relaxing into the posture. If you're feeling tension, breathe into that space. Like you're filling up a balloon in that space where there is tension. And as you exhale, the balloon pops, but the space stays. Using the breath to help you find more space. And then with your next inhale, slowly walking the fingertips back, coming back into a seated position at the center of your forward fold. Inhale, walk the left fingertips over towards the left foot, elbow inside the left leg, reach the right arm high, spiral the chest open, and then drop that right arm nice and heavy over the head. Again, maybe the right fingertips reach for the toes, but maybe not. Spiraling the heart towards the ceiling, feeling that side body stretch. Breathing deeply. Then next inhale, reach the right arm up high, and then reach the right arm towards the right leg, and just make a big circle as it spirals all the way back over and around towards the left foot. Bring the left hand on the outside of the left leg and just melt the heart forward. Now your chest has closed towards that left leg, feeling the slight difference here. And then inhale, rise slowly and gently back towards center. And then we'll walk the hands forward. So walking the hands forward, melting the chest towards the earth. Maybe your hands stay. Maybe you come to forearms. Maybe you reach the hands long in front of you. Maybe you make little fists with your hands and let your forehead rest. Or if you had those blocks, maybe you use those blocks to support the chest and make this a really comfortable resting position. Wherever you are, we're going to take about 10 breaths here and really settle in. So take your time to just breathe gently in the space. Again, using the breath, deepening the breath to release any tension. Deepening the breath to find relaxation and calm. Letting the head be heavy. Letting the forehead be heavy. See if you can find just a bit deeper of an expression, easing into this relaxing posture. And then with your next inhale, slowly and gently rising back to center. Taking the hands underneath the legs and gently bringing the knees back towards the center and turning towards the front of your mat. We'll take pigeon pose in a reclined position. So let's go to our backs. Lift the left leg high, bring the bottom of the right foot to the floor, and then cross the left ankle over the right knee. Bring both knees into chest. Loop the arms through the figure 4 shape in your legs and maybe grab hold of the back of the right thigh or the right shin. Maybe roll out the ankle here. Feeling this nice, gentle stretch. Breathing deeply, and as you inhale, send the tailbone and the crown of the head long, finding space in the spine. And as you exhale, bring the knees a little closer to chest. And then allowing the right foot to return gently to the floor, unlacing the fingers. Then let the left foot meet the right on the floor. Inhale the right toes high, bend the right knee, cross the right ankle over the left knee. And then inhale, bring the left knee and the right shin towards chest. Loop the fingers through that figure 4 shape, grabbing hold of the back of the thigh or the shin. Maybe roll out the ankles, and again close down the eyes. Inhale, lengthening the spine, shoulders flat against the earth. And exhale, release. With your next exhale, gently drop the left foot to the floor and the right foot beside it. And we'll end our practice today in the same posture we started. So bringing the bottoms of the feet together, letting the knees drop wide, like a reclined butterfly. Bringing one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. And let's take a few more rounds of that calming breath, inhaling for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1, holding at the top, 3, 2, 1, and exhaling, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhaling for 4, holding for 4, and exhale, maybe for 8 this time. Two more rounds with your own count. Again, paying attention to the heartbeat, the sensations of aliveness that are in your body, the sensations and the way they change as you control the breath. And then letting the breath return to normal. Sending the feet long, gently moving into your Shavasana. Palms face up, backs of the hands on the earth. And just taking a moment to let the earth hold you. And remaining here for as long as feels good. But maybe you're ready now to move to sleep. Or maybe you're feeling calmer and ready to re-enter your day. So beginning to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And then maybe moving the ankles and the wrists. And gently bringing the knees towards chest. Before rolling onto one side, cradling the head and the arms. And then gently pressing up to a seated position. And ending our practice here. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you feel at peace. Namaste. Thanks again, friends, for being here today. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and that if this is the last thing you do, that you sleep well. Join me next time on Move with Katey.